Hello, beautiful Libra. Happy June. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your June 2024 tarot reading. And I'm going to jump right into it, my beautiful. I hope you're having a fantastic time so far this month. Don't you feel like it's just going super fast? I feel like this month is already flying. All right, Libra, we're going to start off with your potential challenge here in June, as well as we're going to ask what the opportunity for joy is this month of June. And then we are going to pull a yes or no question. A yes or no answer on a question that you may be having. So think about the question, write it down, or just have it in mind so at the end of the reading we ask. And of course, we'll pull some advice as well. All right, Spirit. 3 cards for our beautiful Libra here for a potential challenge in the month of June. I love it. Let's see, potential challenge. We're starting off with the 5 of Swords. Let's see what else comes up, my beautiful Libra. And also, for those of you celebrating Pride this month, happy Pride. I belong to the L in that alphabet. So if you are family, it's good to have you here. All right, so far you have the 5 of Swords, the Fool, and let's see what else you get. So you have some new beginnings after some conflict. Woo-wee. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Swords, you've got the Fool, and you've got the Queen of Cups. Well, the good news here, my beautiful Libra, is that you're moving away from conflict into a new beginning, into a new heart-opening beginning with the Queen of Cups there. It looks like you've been put in some situations that may have not been so much fun for you, either by other people or yourself, right? With this 5 of Swords here, though, it's always that sense of having conflict in a situation and no one really comes out a winner at the end of it. And then you're left with this void of, well, what good was that argument for? Why did I have to go through that if nothing came of it, right? And so you're moving away from that energy now. You're ready to go. You're like, I'm over it. Like, you're over that. And you're moving into this Queen of Cups energy, which is beautiful. This can literally mean another individual coming towards you. And I'm getting this little sense right now for the challenge in June is you may have some attention here in June that you were not expecting. Potentially from a water sign. It doesn't need to be a water sign, but there is some emotional attention here coming from someone, coming towards your direction, beautiful Libra, that maybe you weren't expecting or you're not expecting to have. And meanwhile, you're off on this new beginning. You're off somewhere else. You're moving away from this conflict. You're moving away, and meanwhile, you have someone or an energy of love, creativity, expression spilling into you. And what I want to say, beautiful Libra, is be aware not to miss an opportunity of potential emotional fulfillment here in June. Because you might be so busy setting off to a new beginning that you fail to see an interest or someone being interested in you, or even a creative opportunity, or just an opportunity to bring you joy, right? Now, we're not in the opportunity of joy position quite yet, but this is going to be potentially a challenge. So what I'm picking up here for your potential challenge in June is that there's a potential that you're so eager to get to your beginning or to move on to the conflict that you just came out of, that you may actually miss an opportunity for something quite fulfilling, emotional. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and then you get the Empress. Beautiful. You got the Empress for clarifier. How cool is that? Your card showed up. So the Empress is the Venus card, and Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah, you're like, oh God, I gotta show you this. Wait till I show you. You're ready to be taken care of, my beautiful Libra. You're ready to be shown some love. It's like, look at this. Like, she's like, come shower me with love. And then right next to her is the King of Cups. Like, okay, honey, I'll come shower you with some love. And then right after that is the Hierophant. I mean, come on. I'm telling you, Libra, I really think that because there's been some disappointment here in the past and conflict with other people, that you may just not be prepared for something coming your way. Something quite beautiful, actually. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be all that it needs to be here in June, right? It can potentially just be the beginnings of something. Although this feels very mature already. So you may be revisiting something that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Because you have the pair here, right? You have the Queen of Cups and you have the King of Cups. That's beautiful. And it's right next to your Empress. And the King of Cups is smack in the middle of you and the Hierophant. So meaning there's an energy here that's going to want to give you love, commitment, and want to take care of you. I'm not saying this is all going to happen in June. Obviously, it doesn't happen that fast, right? But the potential for that begins here in June. And the reason it's in the challenge position is because you may be a bit oblivious to it, or maybe because of this conflict that you had, there's a potential here where you may almost just disregard it or ignore it in a way that you may be missing out, my beautiful Libra. That's all I want to say. I think once you recognize that it's there, though, I think you're going to open up to it. I love the way, I love this deck. Look at this Empress. She's like, so even her body is like completely open, like just taking in this King of Cups. Like, isn't that's pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so let's open this up and then see what the opportunity for joy is for you. This is really nice energy. I mean, with the exception of the Five of Swords, but that's more in the past. It's like you're leaving that behind. All right, beautiful spirit. What is the opportunity for joy for Libra in the month of June? What is the opportunity for joy? Oh, man. We have the Four of Pentacles so far and the Eight of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful Libra. So, okay, so you have Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Three of Pentacles here. Your opportunity for joy is to hold off. I know this is going to sound counterintuitive, okay? But the opportunity is to hold back any sensual, sexual, physical, primal energy or attraction in a matter and bring it down more to like a pragmatic place. This is so funny because I was literally just having a conversation about this with a Libra. Hopefully you're watching, but this is like literally our conversation that we just had. And it was about the sense of how sometimes getting so physically involved with somebody or having too much of a physical attraction can blind us to other important things, like the logical, pragmatic things, right? So here you have two very pragmatic cards, the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles bookcasing this Eight of Wands energy. It is very much about cocooning. It's not about completely removing that primal raw attraction energy. It's not about that. This is about protecting it. And you're protecting it by taking care of the pragmatic things. It's almost like the pragmatic things are actually taking care and cradling this beautiful energy that you have, right? This, whether it's your enthusiasm towards someone or something, whether it's your attraction towards someone, whether it's your sexual energy, whether it's like, you know, that energy that makes us, you know, where that saying love is blind comes from, because we literally sometimes feel so much emotion because of all these feelings and attractions that we have towards someone that it makes us not think fully about things before getting into them. And here, what's going to bring you joy this month, my beautiful Libra, is to really hold back, because with the Four of Pentacles in this context, it's about holding back your physicality, right? Because remember, pentacles also are the physical body, also represent the physical body, not just the material, not just wealth, not just money. It also represents our physical body. And so here it's almost like you're literally being told, hold on to, like, protect your energy, protect this enthusiastic burst of sensuality that you have to offer just in general, and get more into the logistics of things, the pragmatic, the logical side of things with someone else. This, by the way, doesn't necessarily only have to be romantic. This can be in a project. Like, let's say, for example, there's a creative opportunity for you to get involved in a situation with someone or a group of people, and you're so excited about it that sometimes we're so excited that we just run into a project, or we take a new client, or we add a new product or whatever without really thinking it through. And so this is twofold, right? This is not just for a potential love relationship, but this is also in the work that we're doing, okay? And there's a call here, my beautiful Libra, to protect your body energy, your physical energy, to protect it, to cocoon it with matters that are more, and I know you're not being encouraged to only think with your mind and not your heart. That's not what this is about. This is about protecting that energy that sometimes gets us to move so quickly. And the Eight of Wands, because the Eight of Wands is fast speed ahead in anything, whether it's your energy, your eagerness, your sensuality, your sexuality, your attraction, you're coming together, you're merging with someone else, okay? It's fast. The Eight of Wands is the fastest movement card of any other card, okay? And so here, it's being slowed down. These wands, this energy of yours is being literally stopped on both sides by the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Two very pragmatic cards about negotiating, really getting clear about the expectations, really being honest about what you need and want. And this, again, this can be relating to business. It can be relating to love, anything, okay? So your opportunity for joy, Libra, the way you're going to receive more joy is by not rushing into something so quickly before gathering the other pieces of information that are more pragmatic, the mundane, the boring stuff, the stuff that's not so much fun, right? But here you're being told that your joy is going to come from holding back a bit this month. And again, this is just for June, right? So who knows? In July, you might have it all ready to go and open. Yeah. And you got the Queen of Swords. Again, more about taking care of yourself. So you got the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is rooting the Eight of Wands, another 8. So with the Eight of Cups rooting the Eight of Wands, it means moving away from that energy. Or chilling it out a little bit is what I want to say. And Two of Cups. I think you're going to meet someone. Okay, for those of you who are not interested in love or who are already in a relationship, it can be just the partnering up in a project, creative project with someone else. Because look at this card of negotiation, teamwork, really talking something out, coming to an agreement. This energy is rooted here by the Two of Cups. I mean, look at that. And the Four of Pentacles here is rooted by the Queen of Swords. Another indication of holding back, right? Like thinking things through a bit better. Thinking things through more than just feeling and moving forward with what we feel sensually in our body, eagerly in our creative, right? And then look at this beautiful Eight of Cups rooting the Eight of Wands, right? So this is really about taking care of yourself. And even in this, if you see this, look at this beautiful imagery. Like she's kind of in this place of, it's all about, there's sacredness to this imagery, right? It's like taking herself and literally, and I keep going back to the body. The body keeps coming up. Guarding your body. This can also be guarding your energy from other energies that may not be great for you, Libra. I just picked that up right now. That can be friendships, that can be neighbors, that can be clients. There's also a feeling here of protecting your energy body from other energies that are not necessarily healthy. You know what I'm feeling, Libra? I feel like you're going to be getting a mixed bag of attraction coming your way this month from different people, different types of people. I am getting a big water sign energy here for you. I'm getting that big time. But here's what I'm not necessarily feeling from you. I'm not feeling reciprocal energy from you towards this energy. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but I'm feeling heavy water sign. And what I'm feeling here is that maybe you're attracting potentially a water sign or someone with water characteristics, meaning very emotional, very creative, that kind of thing, that maybe you're not really that interested in, or that maybe they are a little bit more forward than you would like them to be at this time. And so I feel like you have this energy coming at you that maybe is not so, it's sort of uninvited energy. And it doesn't feel toxic or anything weird. We don't have the devil here. We don't have like an obsessive energy. But it may feel like a bit much for you right now, Libra, is what I'm getting. You know, it can be anyone, right? It can be a neighbor that all of a sudden is attracted to you. It can be a client. It can be someone you work with. It can be what have you. But I am picking up that you'll have, there's a feeling that you're going to have this attention from someone or something. And it's not necessarily going to be reciprocated by you, at least not in June, okay? Because remember, you're coming out of some conflict and moving into a new beginning space that is probably, that's why you're not so keen to like rush into it. All right, let's move into the advice. And you know what else I'm feeling? Because I literally started feeling very lightheaded when I started your reading. I was feeling fine beforehand. I had a lot of energy, and I literally started feeling so lightheaded. I feel like there's an energy here that's pulling from your energy here in June. or potentially pulling from your energy. It kind of feels like secret admirer vibe. That's what it feels like. What's the advice? What's the advice for Libra? Okay, got death. Might be a Scorpio. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, shit. That's what it is. I think it's a Scorpio. Oh, God. So you've got death moving into the Two of Wands, into the Emperor. You're going to need to stand very, very firm here. Something's going to come up here in June, Libra, that you're going to need to really be firmly, literally firmly in your throne here with the Emperor. You're going to have to make, there's something you're going to have to, I'm telling you, you're going to have to cut someone off or something. There's something that's going to come up here. The death moving into the Two of Wands. This is also the sense of you considering, there's something you may be considering here. Okay, remember, this is the advice. So the advice could very well be, yeah, there might be a Scorpio situation happening here in June that needs to be, it's like something comes up to be, I don't want to say renegotiated or anything, but something comes up to be considered. You may decide, you may be thinking to come out and see someone. I'm getting like 3 different storylines right now, Libra. I'm getting like 3 different things for you right now. The first thing is this. The water sign may possibly be a Scorpio. That's number 1. I'm picking up Cancer also. And it's a tension that you're not really sure if you should be entertaining. But your advice here, because you have the Two of Wands smack in the middle of death and smack in the middle of the Emperor. The Emperor does symbolize Aries and Taurus. That may or may not mean something to you. But it's almost like the advice is, look at this again, is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like some of you don't want to hear that. But the advice is, look at the situation that you're dealing with again. Look at the situation that you have closed out. Look at it again. That's one storyline that I'm getting. The other storyline that I'm getting is, yes, move away from the conflict, move away from this new attention that you're getting here in June, or this person that you're not necessarily reciprocating their energy. Move away from that. Allow yourself to do that. And really contemplate, is there something else that you may have missed? I keep hearing this potential of you missing something, ignoring someone who may really be good for you, and also missing something that you haven't maybe considered. That keeps coming up. And I'm also feeling a lot of like mixed messages in your own mind. I'm telling you, I was feeling fine before I started this reading, and then all of a sudden I feel like all these messages started coming in, like all this information just started hitting me to the point where I have to pause myself before communicating to you, because I can feel, it's almost like your brain, it's almost like you have told yourself that you're fine. I'm fine. I'm starting a new beginning. I'm good. But your mind is kind of keeping you going, right? Because I'm literally hearing all types of different scenarios and messages coming your way. It's almost like you want to convince yourself that you feel a certain way, or you don't feel a certain way, but you're actually not, it's not fully closed out. So the advice here, my beautiful Libra, is to pause, really feel out this ending, really consider what's gone on, because there's a feeling here that you haven't actually fully considered everything that's gone on. And it's interrupting your ability to fully take control of where you need to go next. It's like a false sense of, you know, it's the I'm fine, everything's fine, I'm fine. You know that meme, I'm fine, and she's like crying, and you know, everything's like that. That's what it feels like to me. So again, just to kind of recap, some of you have someone here in June that either is going to show some interest. You may not reciprocate. They may be a water sign. You may already be experiencing this now. You may not even be aware because you're not actually paying attention to this attention coming your way. For some of you are very aware because, you know, there's a group of you who don't even know that there's like this person who's interested in you. They will make themselves known. And then for the other group, it's that you have been dealing with this issue and you're trying to convince yourself that you're fine. I want to also reiterate here the opportunity for joy, because there is a sense here that there's something that you need to guard. You are being asked to guard your energy. And I also feel you have people, you have just energies. You have energies around you that I don't know that you know, Libra, that they're not necessarily great for you. So just really assess how you feel in your body after you leave someone, after you see them for lunch, after you go out with them, after you hang out with them. There's something here that's not, you got a lot of mixed messages happening in your reading. And I'm telling you, you're what, the 7th reading I've done this month for the signs. And you're the first sign where there's just so much it's almost like you're mixed messaging yourself. That's what I'm feeling. There's like some major mixed messages here. Okay, so let's ask the question, beautiful. Beautiful Libra, ask the question that you need a yes or no answer to. And I will tell you what it is, yes or no. All right, Spirit, what is the answer to Libra's question? Is it a yes or is it a no? It's a yes, according to my card here. It's a C. And it is, it's a yes by the way of the Strength card. And the reason it's a yes is because you are being asked, you basically need to be brave. You need to be brave through this. Whatever your question was, it's gonna require you to be very brave with the situation that you just asked the question about. But the answer is yes. And you can do this. That's the other thing here, is like you will be resilient through this situation, whatever that question was for you. You will overcome, you will have victory, and yeah, yes, the answer is yes. Okay, beautiful Libra, I am probably going to have to go take a nap now with all that confusion stuff making me lightheaded after your reading, but I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your month, and I hope this was somewhat helpful for you, and I'll hopefully see you back here again. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you here soon.